Despite the fact that there was a lot of turnover, especially on the Florida side, do you still get up for these games?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's going to be a really important game against these guys. I think we want to turn the page a little bit of all we've been playing lately, and obviously playing a really good team today. So it's going to be a big challenge for us. So yeah, it should be fun.
What do you think it is about their game, their personnel that's allowed them to stay successful?
I think they got really good depth. You're like through their whole lineup. You got four lines that can score. Same for the D, really good. Everywhere they're really good, but I think every game they're showing up for 60 minutes. They play a hard-nosed game, and they're also going good on the special units. So yeah, that makes them a really good team.
What do you remember about it being January of last year, the year that you guys were defending the Cup? What can you, I guess, remember about what they might be dealing with right now in terms of getting other teams' bests every night?
Yeah, I mean, when you win the Cup, obviously every team sees it as a challenge. Try to prove to themselves that they can win against every team. So when you're the defending Stanley Cup champions, every game you're going to get the 100% from the other team. So makes it a challenge every night for sure.
You talked about turning the page on your own game. What does that look like today?
I mean, I think we've been a little bit better lately, but we always had that little stretch of like 10 minutes a game where we don't play our game. We lose some battle in the net front and end up being in our net. So try to play a full 60 minutes. I think we did in St. Louis, and we need more of that.
What do you take away from the third period in Dallas? Especially the latter half of the third period, all the chances that were generated.
Yeah, I mean, this group's never gonna stop. I mean, we always want to find ways to win, and obviously that's a positive. We always gonna push, but I feel like we always a little late in those games. Trailing in that league is really hard, so it's hard to come back. But it was a really good third period for us last game.
With William Carlson out for a bit, how does that impact the rest of you centermen? How can you each step up and bite off a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean, Carly is a big piece of our group, right? Everything he does on the ice, off the ice, so it's going to be tough to replace, but it's always been the mentality here. When somebody goes down, some of the guys take the responsibility as much as they can, so it's just next man in the situation.